Hello, so here we are in a Eldritch Moon Limited Championship qualifier. Thought I'd record a sealed deck. Sealed is my favourite format, and there's a lot of PPTQs, or at least one PPTQ that I'm planning on going to, which is sealed. So let's take a look. Right, so first I'll sort by rarity, take a quick look at our rares. Got Olivia, which is pretty decent if we're red-black. Bloodhole Priest, which is also good if we're red-black. Underdeep Fiend, which is obviously great. It's constructed playable. It's just pretty great. Looks like a 4-mana 5/6 flash. I guess like you have to sacrifice a guy, but I don't really think that matters. I think Stitch's Graft is actually decent. It's good for defense, good with loads of like creatures if you don't care about them, if they're all replaceable, just a bunch of 2/2s, it makes good attacks. Newscraft Mob's fine. Kind of works with Stitch's Graft, I guess. Welcome to Fold is also good. Alright, let's sort by colour. Normally I drag down the cards that I like, or cards that pull me into that colour. So cards like Heath Chaplain, Faith Unbroken. Cards that make me want to play that colour. Choking Restraints, which is good combo with Ironclad Slayer, but it looks like there were only 11 cards in white, which means it might be a bit shallow. Let's look at blue. I like Welcome to the Fold, Genius Scarf, Geist of the Archives, I like quite a lot. There are a lot of like reasonable playables. Cards like, I like having one bounce spell. Just Scrutiny is like probably good enough to put down there. It's just so good against so many cards. I like Turn Aside a lot. I like cards like this because they're really good for siding in. Yeah, Fortune's Favor is also decent. I think there's a lot of playables, but I'm not going to say that they draw me into the colour in the same way that like perhaps these cards do. I like Dead Weights. It's interesting. I'm not sure if I'd say they drag me into that colour, but they're just like very efficient removal spells. It makes me want to go on the draw if I have 2 Dead Weights. I've got Boon of Miracle as well, so like this would be really good with the Ironclad Slayer if there's enough to go with it. I'm not sure about Newscraft Mob. I don't really think it draws you into that colour. So yeah, these are all like fine, decent removal spells, but I'm not sure how good they actually are. Alchemist Greeting is good. Is a reasonable removal spell. In Struggle's decent, is reasonable. Incendiary Flow is probably a card that actually brings me in. Ravenous Bloodseeker is good with, Bloodhole Priest. Alchemist Greeting. Having free discard outlet's always good. I'm going to put the Olivia here and Bloodhole Priest there. Because I'll put the Alchemist Greeting. It's good to have some. I'm going to put the remove spells. Okay, now in terms of green, cards that actually draw me into the colour. Overlord Captive. Foul Emissary is pretty good, maybe. Clear Shot's insane. So, there are some good cards here. This Constrictor is also good. Logo. All these cards are pretty good. Cards in the colourless section, like Wretched Griff. This card as well. I think Vexing Scuttle is really good, as long as you have something that works well with it. I'm not sure if we do have anything else over that. I like True Face Sensor quite a bit. And Terrarian lets you splash. Is there anything else that lets us splash here? You could argue that Primal Druid does, but I'm not sure if that's true. I'm going to take a look at red-black first because it has the gold cards. I don't think we're going to end up playing that. I'm looking towards green-blue. I think there's quite a lot of good things there. I think this is quite a hard sealed actually because there's a lot of playable combinations. I'm just going to quickly put together some decks and then see if I can save them, and then we'll see what looks good. So, like converted mana cost. Is this card good in our deck? I'm not sure. Abundant Maw seems fine. Geistfield Scarecrow, I like playing it in any deck basically. Field Creepers, fine as a 2-drop. Would we play Terrarian in this? How many creatures we have? We have 12 creatures. And what else would we play in this deck? Firehounds. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That doesn't sound good. Would we play Bolt Impaler? Olivia Bolt Impaler seems pretty not great. Embryo Wolf, I guess, is fine. Would we play like Borrowed Malevolence? No, not really. Maybe Hulking Devil? Doesn't seem good. I'll just play one of these. Alright, so I'm going to add some lands and then save this. I don't like this deck at all, so, you know. Export. Let's do this quickly. Red, black, 1. Okay, let's reset. Reset. Silver color. Okay, let's get rid of everything. Put it over here. I like the look of green. I think it was quite powerful in terms of the cards. I guess not really. Just a few of these cards are good. But it's got some big guys, some reasonable cards. Might be able to splash something as well. Let's just keep all these cards in. Consultant Cultist. It's got some good like synergies, I think, which is always good. There's not much removal though. That's one thing that you could argue against. Well, that's already 17 playables. True Face Sensor, is that good? Oh, human, 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 human. Alright, this deck looks pretty good. I wonder about Stitch's Graph though. It might not be very good in this deck. Clear Shot's just insane. You can get it back with Vexing Scuttler. Question, do we want to play it of the Horrid Swarm? It's good with Foul Emissary, Enlightened Maniac, Exultant Cultist. It's kind of good with Stitch's Graph as well, actually. What other cards would I want to play? Fortune's Favor. It helps turn on Delirium. Is that a thing we want to care about? Maybe not. I really like the fact that Turn Aside is something we can play. How many sacrifice things do we have here? We have 1 clue, 1, 2, 3. I think Bloodbriar is fine. I like Grapple from the with the past actually a lot. I might take out Stitch's Graph. It might be better as a card that we can bring in. True Face Sensor. Well, green and blue are very deep, which is good. I mean, like, Spontaneous Mutation is even a good card as well. And so is, like, Laboratory Brute. I mean, Laboratory Brute's not, but it's good with Spontaneous Mutation. I like Turn Aside a lot, but yeah, I love that it counters Ruthless Disposal. That's such a blowout. And Fortune's Favor is also pretty good. How many humans again? Because we could play Intrepid Provisioner instead of. You could play it instead of like the Dire Swine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is there anything we want to splash in another color? We could splash like one of these cards, but I think I'm just going to save this first and then go from there. Ways to win. We just have like big guys, which is always good. You know, buying back Vexing Scuttler with like Grapple from the Past, Just the Winds, and Clear Shots. It's pretty good. It's an argument that maybe Null Triad isn't so good. I'm going to save this for now. Green, blue. I like 9, 8. There's no much double green. We've got Welcome to the Fold, which is good. And we need double blue for Elder Deep Fiends as well. It's a question whether or not Dire Swine is actually something we need. Green, blue, 1. Let's get all these cards out of here. Let's look at white, black. Here's where I think like 20 minutes is maybe not enough. I argue like at a PPTQ I think you get 20 minutes registration, 30 minutes to take a look after that. But I don't know. I guess 30 minutes isn't that much more. This deck does not look good at all. It just looks like a mess. I mean, the best cards are like Faith Unbroken is really powerful, yes. I think we could splash it on the green and blue deck. We could splash Faith Unbroken and, I don't know, Choking Restraints. That doesn't seem very good though. I think our mana is better if we just don't do that. It's like, is Primal Druid good in that deck? Maybe we want to take it out of that deck. I just realized that black is not, there's nothing really that we want to play. It's just mainly the Boon of Emrakul combined with the Ironclad Slayer, which is pulling me towards that. And the deadweights are good, like on the draw. It might be good to have a black deck set up. So in case I want to side into it, because this is all very good against like early aggression. I'm gonna look at red black again. This is reasonably good against early aggression, I guess, and then you've got random like 3/3 flyer. But it's not great. I've convinced myself that green blue is the best. We're just gonna have to try and find the ideal combination. Okay, so I guess the only reason Primal Druid would be good is if like you sacrifice it and get and ramp so you can get more other big things out. But that doesn't seem like particularly great. I think I'm gonna get rid of Primal Druid. I think we'd play it if we had like, you know, what's a good removal spell? Like Bound by Moonsilver. So what do we play instead of that? Stitch's Graft? 8 of the Horrid Swarm? So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Geist Fueled Scarecrow? Geist Fueled. Play it to Terrarium to make Bloodbriar better. Doesn't seem great. Tattered Haunter? Didn't even see that. That might be a reasonable card to start instead. I do like flyers. It's fine, I think. Let's move this. Save. Yeah, I'm not gonna save. I'm gonna take a look at green black now. I like the green blue. It plays a lot of strong cards, especially like Elder Deep, Fiend. I like all of these emerge creatures. Vexen Scuttlers can get back like Jace's Scrutiny, which is really good, and Clear Shot. And Welcome to Forward is also relatively decent. So bye. Ooh, blue red. Can no blue playables aren't actually that. Oh, we have a lot. Yeah, ignore me. What am I saying? Let's take a look at black, green, black. I think greens definitely are deepest color. It's not That's strong, I say. Okay, Rune of Emrakul. Cards are all very average. What else would I play? Abundant Moor. The Hard Swarm. What am I playing black for? Playing black for some deadweights, basically. A Stitches Graft and Bloodbriar combo. Another blue-red. I think I've talked myself into green, blue, but we'll just take a look here. The thing is, I feel like I don't have enough time. I don't know if that's just me today, or if it's just not really enough time. Maybe a bit of both. Play all of these. Maybe Terrarian. Try and get in an Oblivia. Maybe. Olivia's not that great to splash anyway, so maybe not. I like this with the 3 Madness cards and having Shreds of Sanity and Ravenous Bloodseeker. That is not insane. There's other blue cards we could play. Other spells. It's all by mana cost. This has got some good removal. This card's decent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fortune's Favour would go in here, I guess. Cards which I don't like. Forbidden Killer, not so much. Play this. Play Spontaneous Mutation. What humans do we have in here? Not very many. What do we play? Stitches Graft. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess I would play this. I don't like this deck. I think it's fine. I'll save it. It's got good removal, I guess. But I don't think removal's the be all end all. So I'm gonna start with the green blue. I think. We'll take out the Primal Druid for the Tattered Haunter. I might be wrong. There's a lot of good like -1 cards around. Maybe Intrepid Provision is better. It's good with True Face Sensor. I really like Intrepid Provisioner plus True Face Sensor. No, True Face Sensor is actually just wrong. That's 1. I mean, it's a fine card. 2. I'm gonna start like this. We could always change the Tattered Haunter. I like Null Dryad because we might be on the draw, and I really like it on the draw. Okay, we'll try this. See you in round 1.